there, Well Watcher. My name is Wifey and today we're back playing some more. Fallout New Vegas. Where did you guys come from? We're playing Fallout New Vegas, and we're missing every shot too, apparently. What? What? Ooh, I like made his guts explode while Eddie was getting him. Get him in the head. Reload. How is my health? My health is not quaint. It is not good. That's okay. I was not expecting such a turn of events. See, where did they come from? They literally spawned in. Oh, this is bullcrap. Come on. At least they're not focused on me today. They're all focused on Eddie, I think. Uh-oh, well they were. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, snap. Alright, we're gonna have to use a different weapon. Ow. This is not good. My armor condition is... No, don't shoot the spear. Shoot him. Well, this is fine. We will just not... We'll run away very quickly before they spawn. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Eddie, hurry. I'm not fighting them. Neither is Veronica. She's like, nope, we quit. Eddie can deal with it. We are currently running to... Well, I was running to the ranger station. The last ranger station, I believe. Upgrade. Oh, there might be one more after this. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Help, she's dead. And now there's stuff up here to fight, too. Well, all we can hope is maybe the critters will fight what's behind us. Bighorners? Bighorn or bull? Oh, he's grumpy. He's grumpy as hell. That's fine. We escaped. Followers safe house. There is a small road here. See it? We're gonna have to stay on this road for a while just because we haven't been able to get through these mountains. Uh-oh, I see more bighorners. What's that brownie one? Or black one? That one. Oh, they're the same. And there's one up here. Like a lion up on a rock guarding the place. Y'all don't want to fight me, okay? We're friendly to each other. We're just friendly. You're a friendly bigorna booty. Yeah, he's good. He looks a little cranky, but he's good. Definitely fine. Trees? Out here? Suspicious. Okay. This does not look like...
Hey!
What? You guys think it looks suspicious too? Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! Ah, lordy. Don't do that, Veronica. Heart attack. Is this the way to the tower? Yes. Stupid little mantis scared the crap out of me. Why is it so peaceful around here? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to fight and everything, but... At least I saw that one. There's the tower. So far, so good. This is a really pretty area, though. I mean, besides the fact that my frame rate is horrible and the lag, and it's fine. Hello? Hmm? Hmm? What? That? They were making a big deal about nothing. Ugh. And I see some friendly markers. Hi? What's your story? Ranger Kudlow?
This area isn't safe for civilians. You don't want to get caught by the Great Khans. Tough, independent, and as ruthless as they come. They're holed up in Red Rock Canyon, and it's this station's job to keep an eye on them. Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at least one large group left recently. We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low profile. Be careful out there.
Well, I'm not here for any of that. I'm just here to deliver a code and skedaddle.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time.
Huh?
I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. I was convinced I was due for a hot streak. It didn't go so well. The Emeritus were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the next time. I don't want to talk about it. We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. Didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit in the head with a machete and knocked out. Didn't kill me, though some nights I wish it had. When I woke up, my nerve was gone. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. I don't know how they missed me. Maybe they didn't.
Jeez.
Maybe they knew they'd broken me. I gambled and drank a lot after that. Got into trouble. But the Rangers gave me a second chance instead of kicking me out. So here I am. Maybe. But thanks for saying it anyway.
I've gained karma for being a nice folk.
I operate the radio and call it in if we see any great cons moving out in large groups from Red Rock Canyon. Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks. Watch out for great cons.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damn impregnable fortress.
I didn't steal anything. Explosives increased by 4.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damn impregnable fortress. Wish I could have been there to see some.
Well, okay, I guess. We'll go back to Forlorn Hope, and we will hope that she isn't a traitor.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn.
Welcome back. The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
Oh no, what?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries
Oh
at Delta.
no, super
The
mutants?
weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot.
Trained death claws?
These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the Rangers who sent them in? Thank you, and good luck.
We won't go quietly.
Oh my gosh. We're just out at Foxtrot. Guess we'll start here. I don't like the sound of any of this though. Alright, so here at Delta, super mutant legionary attack. Oh my gosh.
Wish I could have been there to see.
Which way?
Caesar died.
This way.
What an asshole.
I'm definitely not ready to fight super mutants.
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right. What do you want? No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Oh.
Best of the best. That's all there is to it. Really nothing more to say than that. Keeping watch on the river and looking for anyone trying to cross it. The Legion likes to send infiltration teams over on rafts. See you around.
What are you doing, little buddy? So that one was a fake. What do we need to discover at Ranger Station Alpha? We need to investigate reports of battle losses? Oh, well, that's not very exciting.
Hey.
Hi. What do I need to speak to you?
You're really not supposed to be here.
No. You?
Did you need something else? High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here. There are other Ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report. Do a fucking head count then. Everybody's right where they're supposed to be. Reyes got the numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that. So long.
This whole mission is just very suspicious. Ranger Station Foxtrot. We were just here. Death claw attacks. Oh boy. Gotta talk to this person over here. And I'm assuming no death claws, but
Yeah? Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it. You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Be careful out there.
alright. So then what's going on? Who has been... Excuse me, Eddie.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate
Chief
the
Hanlon?
reports?
We've been to Camp
take
Golf.
everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to. Bye.
Goodbye. We've been to Camp Golf, and I helped someone with, like, some bad, losery people or something. And I don't know if it was Hanlon, though. Looks like everyone's in bed for the night, maybe. Hello?
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we got a chance to hold it.
Where's Chief Hanlon? Tents. I'm not gonna check all of these tents. Let's give them a couple hours to get to their posts and wake up and look for them then.
Morning.
Maybe I can ask the sergeant.
Nice work dealing with Caesar. That'll make holding the Mojave a lot easier. Yeah, whatever.
I'm thinking that's who I helped before. He's supposed to be in there though, unless he's... Oh.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
That's random as hell. Was I throwing stuff down here before? Hello? Where is this son of a gun?
Morning.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Could he be out here? Oh, hello.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now. Looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Well, it seems like I might be doing right by the NCR, but you are not. So, time to whoop your butt.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here. I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here. It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field. Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Trained death claws.
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person. Shoot.
Geez, there is a lot of things to talk to him about. One of these says, I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence, but why would he do that?
Folks around here call me the Chief, but Hanlon's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water. Legion fires. They burn high wherever the Legion goes. Caesar's a hard man to figure out, but he always wants you to know when more troops are at your front door. Adios.
Wait, I'm not done. I have plenty more to
You've
talk
come
to you
back
about.
To see the Chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you? The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns. Out to the Grand Canyon, he met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest. Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots, or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam. Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
Wow.
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. They call him the Burned Man. Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only
Forces
tribe in
mixed
the Legion
breeding.
is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one. Shoot. Mojave Outpost sent word through the stations. The Rangers coming up from Baja moved through Dayglow a week ago.
Baja Blast from
Some
Taco
of the
Bell.
patrol rangers have reported
I love
that
Baja
Oliver's
Blast.
power armor heavy troopers are starting to reinforce the front lines. Wish they got here a bit earlier, but that's a Senate for you. The Baja Rangers can do more advanced night scouting and sharpshooting to assist the troopers. Ranger combat helmets are old pre-war gear. They have built-in low-light optics. Makes a big difference. They have the best equipment the NCR can get its hands on. Power armor salvaged from a war with the Brotherhood. Techs strip out the joint servos so you don't need special training to wear it. It feels like you're carrying a Brahmin on your back, but it can take a heck of a lot of punishment. Shoot. Word is that the Legion's old-timers have shown up. Caesar's veterans from the Red Okie Centuria and what was the Painted Rock tribe. They're the best of the best and the baddest of the bad. Short of a Centurion or Praetorian, they don't come any tougher. You come across a pack of them, weigh your options carefully. Take a regular legionary and age him 10 years. Whatever they lose to age, they make up for with experience. Life expectancy isn't long in the Legion. You live 10 years in Caesar's army, you're forced to be reckoned with. There's no real equivalent to them in the NCR. Centurions are battle-born elite officers who earn their rank with blood and sweat. They wear special outfits, too, pieced together from the armor of all their defeated enemies. Good commanders, tough opponents. Caesar's elite guard. They travel with him wherever he goes. A bit of insurance in case any of his guests get funny ideas. They aren't the toughest legionaries, but they're the most devoted to Caesar. They believe in everything the Legion stands for.
This guy sure has a lot to say.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time, but at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Oh boy.
There's a lot of answers to that question, but it started with the Ranger Unification Treaty. We weren't always the only show in town. Nevada had its own posse, the Desert Rangers. They fought Caesar even farther east, out in Arizona. Years back, we met with the Desert Rangers at Mojave Outpost and agreed to help them against Caesar if they would join the NCR. Well, there's what we're supposed to be doing and what we're actually doing. There's a big gap between those two things, about as wide as that lake out there. To protect against all forms of tyranny, as simple as that. 30, 40 years ago, the wasteland was full of despots. Slavers, raiders, tough-talking hoodlums with gangs who liked to kick around towns. Back then, the NCR military was still young. Couldn't cover much ground. It took groups like ours to tip the balance back to the good guys. Sitting on the shore of Lake Mead, looking east, listening to a radio, trying to not get too many people killed. I'm too old to be slapping leather.
Slapping leather? What's that mean?
More than this, anyway.
Too old to be slapping leather.
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger rangers. It's kind of a long one, but all right.
Oh no, I'm so scared. I don't want to listen to a story this long.
A group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail. Word got back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set up around an old well. There's over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town and 5 men with 308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit. They had planted an NCR flag over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 rangers on the way out. 10 rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. had some tough times, but it worked out okay for him. So there you go. That's my one bit of good. In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first two waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book. But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from the high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening. We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
I wonder if Joshua Graham is still alive.
Adios.
Hey, sir, I'm not done with you.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you?
Right, I'm gonna say this one more time.
This again? All right. What do you want to know?
I'm gonna save before I
Adios.
accuse him, just in case.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice. Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Oh? You lead the way, sir. What about the gun? He has a big old gun. I don't know if I want to go talk to him in his office. I'm just slightly concerned. Just slightly nervous. I'm pretty sure we're about to get murked, as my son would say. Oh yeah, there were some locked computers back here I couldn't get into, wasn't there? Yeah. You want me to close the door? Now what?
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
So, I think if I'm understanding, he's saying he's making up reports that Caesar's Legion is like horrible so that people just give up because he's worried they won't survive a fight against them. I think that's what he's saying.
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined.
Jeez, look at all these options.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this talk.
Okay.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a
You said you'd walk out the door. Okay, that's what I thought. How long's this been here? Well, I feel like that was a peaceful resolution. I guess. Hey, get back over here, Hanlon.
I don't believe there's anything left for us to talk about.
Thank God, because all you did was talk. Well, this... Oh yeah, I'm inside. Sorry, I was scratching my eyeball. It probably looked weird. I was trying to figure out what to do here before, and we were having issues. One guy did come out, and he was, like, suspicious of us. And I think I said, I don't remember what I said. I think I said, like, I was sleepwalking? I don't remember. But I wonder if maybe that was the guy that, was breaking into the place, and then he saw me and was like, oh, you know. But I don't know. That's my only guess, really. Or it's bugged out. But seeing as we only have, like, what, 10-ish minutes? Sure is quiet here today. Oh? I thought I had to go outside. How do I go outside? Oh. I didn't see these? Oh. Oh yeah, this is the place. And it was this tower over here. And there was a guy, and he met us, like, over there. I'm wondering if I need to, like... Yeah. Get over here. Come hide with me. What was our intelligence about it? Put a spell... Late night break-ins. How late is late night? Okay. Let's do past midnight. I have to see if I see anybody. I have my glasses on. Wait. Who's that? Uh-oh. Footsteps. That's just a generic NCR trooper. Are they walking over to... Wait. Captain Ronald Curtis. I can't remember if that's who we talked to or not. But around over there, I think, is where we got stopped. I ran up to them to, like, ask for more, like, intel, you know? But maybe that was someone that is doing the bad stuff. He does seem to be walking that way. Very trustworthy. Hey, he's walking, like, right there. Maybe... Oh my gosh. It said, I thought that, I want to say it said there was like 2 people though. Is there someone else coming? Maybe I'm remembering wrong? Hello? I better stay sneaking, just in case.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius
Oh.
Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
What?
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
Oh my god.
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
A train is exploding? Oh my god. Find and defuse the bomb on the monorail? What damn monorail? Oh my god. I didn't. Oh my. Oh. Hopefully we can get this figured out. Crap. Monorail. Saw planes. Trains? I don't see. Okay, we gotta hurry. Monorail, monorail, monorail. Does it want me to go here? No. Where does it want me to go? Mojave Wasteland. Shoot. I think it wants me on the second floor.
Something I can do for you?
Do you know how to detonate bombs? Weren't there people over here that told me I'm not allowed to enter? Maybe I was just like, there's a bomb. And then they'd be like, oh snap, come through. I don't have a good explosive skill though. Oh, I have a science skill though. Whew. Report to Colonel who? Sue? Who? Jeez. Man, Camp McCarran was just a gold miner quest, wasn't it?
You're back.
Oh, you're not who I needed. Must be 4 down.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Might want to double that offer because I just defused a bomb.
No? What happened? Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is. Bye.
Yay, level up. Leveling up. Just not at the end of the episode. Okay. Oh, our explosives is really bad. It looks good. Alright, well, looks like we have solved a lot of the problems at Camp McCarran. Talk to Quartermaster Mays. Don't remember what that is about. But, oh, Mays? What about, is it supposed to say Rays? Let them know about Hanlon, whatever his name was. I don't know. But that little problem was solved. We detonated a bomb, which I wasn't expecting. Now I guess we'll go over here and figure out what they want us to do here exactly, because I thought we were done. But unfortunately, that's actually all the time we have for this episode. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you being a well watcher, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!